Begini. Ini mobile juga udah.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He shifted it to the flank. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Raul plays a sharp little ball here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Alejandro Garnacho, will inject a nice thrust into this team, as well as an element of unpredictability. You never quite know whether he's going to cut inside or whether he's going to look to hit the byline. And he can be a real threat. But what I really like about him is that He always comes back for more. He has the appetite to keep at it, and I like that.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's really well cleared. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a really well measured ball. And this is shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And now they can spring out of defence. Brazil do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. And here's Cruyff, looking for a runner. Oh, that's a very chance! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi. Forlan. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Forlan. And a chance! Garnacho. Oh, this looks sharp. Raul. Almost an hour gone. And he's picked out the run. Puyol cuts out the pass. Costa Curta. For Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this. Fallen! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Maldini. Scholes has a look and plays it forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Shapes to shoot! They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Iniesta. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
There's the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
Lovely. Shot at goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that is that. Brazil can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
This is T. ഞാൻ ബിസിയാണ്. ഹലോ ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ കൊറേ ബിസി തിരക്ക്. ഓ ശരി. മാനേ തേനേ കാതൽ പൊന്മാനേ മയക്കാതെ. ഓക്കെ, ഹിയർ വി ഗോ. ഡൈനാളെ അത് മൊബൈൽ കൊണ്ടുവരുക്ക. മൊബൈല് കൊണ്ടുവാ. മാനേ തേനേ കാതൽ പൊന്മാനേ മയക്കാതെ. നാളെ ഞാൻ വരും. മയക്കാതെ.
Save this video if you need a best level training about Showtime Marquinhos. മാനേ തേനേ കാതൽ പൊന്മാനേ മയക്കാതെ. ഡിഫൻഡിങ് ഒന്ന് ഗോൾ കീപ്പിംഗ്. ബിസി ബിസി. മാനേ മാനേ കാതൽ പൊന്മാൻ. The magic.
கச்சேரி கச்சேரி Sunil Chethure, one of the best card. தளபதி கச்சேரி தளபதி கச்சேரி ஓவர்ரைட்டி கார்டு பிளாஸ்டி பெக்கம்பாரு பெர்கம்பரு பெர்கம்பரு build up height long ball போட்டு heading 88 defense awareness 96 tackling 97 okay aggression 96 defense engagement okay not bad. Oh, jumping 94 okay physical contact okay fine Monica history on யார் என்ன கால் பண்ணார் யார்